Good evening, YouTube. Pipe Tree here, or Tree, or whatever you want to call me. Good evening from Oxford. Right, I'm smoking Monster Mash mixture from the Peaches, one of their own blends, in Checkers of the Vacuum Pipe called a Nobby. Yeah. Smokes well. Just a nice little bent. Ready? I've nearly smoked it all anyway, so anyway, put that somewhere I can find it. As I said in one of my maybe not the last one, but the one before that, I was going to show you some of my knife collection. Let me put my pipe down and we can begin. Now most of these are just ones I've found at a car boot. Some of them I do up, some of them I ain't got round to doing up yet. Got a few little open owls, which is a French knife. I think they're supposed to float if you drop them in a river, because they're for fishermen, but I don't know, I've never tried that. But this one is a number 10, I think. But basically the tips broke off it, so I've got to re-profile it. But you know, I mean, I only pay a couple of quid at the most at car boots, so that's still got to be cleaned up and re-profiled. They got a nice little locking mechanism, so you just turn the collar. Some of them you can actually lock closed as well, this one you can't. This one does. This is another open owl, but it's got the different shape one. This one's got you can lock it closed. This also needs reprofiling. The end of it's broke off. That's better. There we go. Then it's also slightly bent at the end, but I can fix that. They're only very sort of like flexible blades. I think they're more for just general purposes while you're fishing. Another open owl, it's just someone's already reprofiled that. I had to make a new collar for it because it was broken up. I'll tell you what, making this ridge around it is a nightmare. That was the first time I've ever done one of those, but it works. It needs sharpening, but I don't know. I used to have a few more open hours, but I traded them to a friend. And as you know, I've got my, as the Peaches call it, Bigfoot's penknife. This is a Open Owl number 13, which is, it's more like a flick sword or folding sword than a knife, you know. How many pen knives can you get? Two-handed. But there we go. Let's show you the normal one against it. It's a bit, you know, when this is opened up, it's about the same length as the handle. Right, let's put that away. This one's got a lock as well, so it don't come open when it's in your pocket. Right. I think it's the only other fishing knife I got. This is one I got from a car boot. I don't know whether it's homemade or not. It's in the shape of a fish. And it's got Pete written on it. But, and it's got like bottle opener, fish descaler, disgorger. It's sharpish. But I don't know. I would say that was only a couple of quid, and it's, you know, bit of a curiosity. That's a long word. Curiosity. Which is what I like, different knives, and trouble is, if I walk around a car boot and I see something and it's cheap enough, I'll end up, well, as you can tell, most of my stuff comes from the car boot, and I've got an overabundance of some bits. Anyway, this is I think it's Norwegian, and it's what they call a barrel knife. Basically, the handle slides off. You open it out like that, and slide it back in the handle. So, it can't fold up. This is possibly quite an old one. Don't think there's any markings on it. Oh look. No. The only thing wrong with this one is a little pin in there which holds that closed is broke off, but I'm going to attempt to fix it or do something about that. But it's a very cool idea. I think it's what the Norwegian fishermen use, but I could be wrong. But and I believe they're called barrel knives. But it's very nice. Once I've fixed it, that'll be a nice knife to have about. I mean, I've got all sorts, from like cheap camping, you know, it's got a knife and fork on it, and in two, so you got a fork and a knife. But you know, these are only cheapos, but handy on a bike rally or the campsite. Over the years I've found several versions. I mean, I've got that one, a smaller version, which is, you know, more or less the same. There's one I found at the car boot, which is, I only found the one side of it, but you know, as you can tell, this is bone. I think it's actually, the spoon is silver, maybe. Oh, not sure about that, but it's got the fork bit in it, which is like a crude sort of fork, but it does the job. And compared to forks, I've got tons of knives, but that's very nice. Also got a 3-piece one, which is a knife with a nice tortoiseshell handle, spoon, and the fork. That was a nice set. Got to do a little bit of work on those, where the spoon goes in, it's cracked, whatever it is, tortoiseshell or whatever. Same with a fork. This has got a corkscrew on it as well, but just needs a bit of cleaning up, and probably the tortoiseshell I glue quite well with super glue or something like that. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, what do I do now? Yeah. Got another. This is a Skindoo, which is a Scottish knife. Obviously the bits broke off the handle, but this is traditional Scottish knife. This one was made made in C.S. Wilson. That's another project, but anyhow, yeah, that's another knife and fork, which cutlery set that just slides together. I don't know if it's got a maker, I don't think so. Yeah. I'll be alright if I get hungry while I'm out, won't I? I have got a hell of a lot of other knives. As you can tell, I'm not very organised. Never have been. But in my box I've got all sorts from, like, letter openers and shaker saws. I'm not too sure what these are. Someone told me that these were what they used in the olden days, in the days of ink pens and quills, and you actually scrape the ink off, possibly off vellum or something, I don't know. I have another one of these somewhere, but you know, as usual, when I look for things like that, oh, you can't find them. It's down here with me, but yeah, there it is. I've also got a smaller one. And it's also got, I presume that's ebony, but this is Mappin and Webb. I know there was silversmiths, so maybe it was for scraping ink off, because they did ink wells and stuff like that. So I don't know. Not much use from these days, is there? As I said, I've got a lot of knives and that. It's getting on for 17 minutes. So I'll leave this here and make part 2, because you don't want to be sat here trying to watch something that's 18 minutes long, do you? Anyway, you take care, and I'll be back in a minute with part 2. Cheers.